Welcome everyone back to the brickitect studio. I hope you're having a glorious day today. What you're looking at here is my favorite Lego set of all time confirmed. This, my friends, is Lego Nintendo set 71374. This is the Lego Nintendo Entertainment System. At least this is the first part of it. And if you guys were following my channel here for at least the last week, you saw me do a video on this where I finished building this up last week. In fact, I built the controller and the game, and it turns out that this controller, surprisingly, was my favorite part of my favorite build. But that left me with a whole nother half, and that happens to be the television part of this, which actually plays a Mario game, and I still needed to build this up, so I worked on this on my Patreon stream on Friday night, and on Saturday I did a group stream where I finally finished it up, and it's over here right now, fully completed, and I thought in today's video I'd give you my impressions of this. Quick spoiler here from Demon Mario. It's awesome. On that bombshell, let's take a look at the Lego Nintendo TV, as I'm calling it. And the first thing that I'll say about this, and the biggest takeaway from this, is that it just oozes character. I mean, look at the beauty of this. This looks so time appropriate for when the Nintendo came out, which happened to be 1985. And I love the dials on this, which actually turn, and I like the way that they came up with that. There's printed pieces on this, which is fantastic. In fact, there's only one sticker. If we turn this around here, that is the only sticker on this entire build. In fact, there's only 3 stickers in the entire set, and the other 2 stickers, as you guys probably remember, are right here. This is 2,646 pieces, and there's 3 stickers. I love that ratio, but let's turn this back around, and let's give you guys a good look at this thing. If you had a TV back in the day, which this is a little bit older than the TV that I would have played Mario on. In fact, I only got my Nintendo in 1990, so we were a little bit newer than this, but it just feels so appropriate. We got an antenna up here, which you didn't need to play the game, but to pick up TV stations, you could do that. This actually clips behind here, if you're so inclined. I love the dimensions of this. It's fantastic. Lots of brown on there, but the back of it, look at the back of it. Does that not look like a real TV? You even have the inputs. You got the AV inputs, and I just think it's so awesome. I don't know if I could even call this an unbiased review, because I just love this set so much, and this TV is the icing on the cake. I said in my previous video that this alone, I would have bought this set for $200 just like this. But for $230 with this thrown in, I feel like it's fantastic. But the thing that you want to see on this, and probably the thing I should show more than anything, is that there's a crank on this side of this, and if you crank this, there are a bunch of tiled pieces in there that actually spin around. In fact, if I take this off, which I'm probably going to have to do anyway because I want to show you how the Mario integration works with our buddy Mario over here, there's actually like a belt that drives through this. So you can see that side is going this way, and this side is going that way, and it like loops around this. So that's how Mario ends up navigating the course. And if you look at that course, that's what took me a lot of time to build, because all of those are tiles on there. You got the little poops, as Clark calls them. There's a pizza piece, which is, well, it looks like a pizza, but it's actually a mushroom. You got turtles, and he kind of just goes through the level. Now, a funny story I have about these, let me take you around to show you. These guys right here, Clark tells me last night that he was playing with this, and they actually got lost inside the TV. Somehow they came off and fell inside here. I had to shake the TV out to get them back out there. So that's the whole reason they're there. And I'm kind of thankful he told me, because I probably wouldn't have noticed, and we've had some loose poops inside there. Again, Clark calls them poops. Don't get at me, guys. But Mario travels through here, and he has a good time. You can see he's going through the level. Again, this took me a huge amount of time. It's almost like a tank tread that you would have laid out here, super long like that, and then you're just putting all the tiles on there, almost like a mosaic is how it was built. And people kind of, in the Patreon thing, they're like, dude, as much as you love the Nintendo, once you get to that TV, you might hate this set. But I liked it. I knew the reward was going to be worth it, so I kept building it, enjoying it. And I just think this is so cool the way that works. And then you guys probably want to see this, so we're going to we'll turn Mario on from Demon Mario. So you put that on there, and he sits on there like that, and then there we go, like that. So he goes through there, and hopefully you guys can hear that. Does this take anyone back? Okay, just finished the course apparently. But there is no finish to the course, it just keeps kind of going through. And Mario's just chilling up there. I don't like this. I don't know if there's a better way to do this. I kind of asked the chat while we were hanging out. I don't like you have to take that off. I was assuming that, and maybe this is silly, but I was assuming you could just put Mario on top and it would work, but obviously not. So we'll put our pieces back on here. And that's, yeah, I think I probably would just tile this up, honestly. If it were me, and it is me, I might just tile that up and make it look better, because I don't think I'm going to be doing much of that. But This is so cool. And it comes on a stand too. Let me put you on a tripod and I'll take it off the stand so you can see what it looks like here. You can kind of take this off. It sits on there a little sketchy, but here's what the bottom looks like. You can see some of those gears as well. You could probably power this up if you want to. I don't know if anyone has done that, but here's the stand. The struggle was real with the focus, but it looks like a piece that would be time appropriate to the mid 80s or maybe even earlier. So take that, and again, this is the kind of the sketchy part. You just got to line it up appropriately, and it kind of just sits on there. But that's it. That's the Lego Nintendo TV. And I noticed a couple of my tiles are a little bit off. I was trying to get these all perfect, and perfection is not something you can really live with when you have a 5-year-old. But he kind of goes through, and it's a good time. This Mario guy, he's staring me down. He's like, Greg, is this review still going? Yeah, I think I've said everything I need to know, or you need to know about this. If you're looking for a thorough review, you guys know this isn't the place to go. This is just my impression of it, which again, this is super positive. I love this set together. In fact, let's put it all together here so you guys can see what this is like. If you're in the market for this set, or if you've been kind of sitting on the fence about it, I'm going to try to spend your $230 right now, because this thing is it's just awesome. I love so much about this. And for $230, I feel like it's such a good buy. But again, I'm biased because I love Nintendo. And this right here is a part of my childhood. That feels so good though. It feels legit. The controller's fantastic. I don't like this. I wish they would have tiled that up on the back. That's the only thing that's kind of against that. And I might actually make a cord that goes to the TV if I have it on display. But man, it's so good looking, and I'm so happy to have this in my collection. And I'm so happy to have it built, because it took me a while. But it's done, and now we get to move on some other things, work on some other stuff, have some other reviews for you guys, if that's what you want to call it. Hope you enjoyed this one. I want to thank you guys all for watching, and I hope you have a glorious rest of your day.